All right, so hello there, y'all, and welcome to a special live stream of Gem State Comic Con that happened on April 6th and the 7th from Garden City, Idaho, and Boise. So yes, I am. I am your host, Leo Wolverine, the main owner and founder of this entire channel of Leo's Let's Plays Alliance. And guess what? I am finally here. And also, I will not take kindly to those people who try to, how do I say, disregard my fanfic, such as making comic strip thumbnails. And once again, a former friend of mine wants to join in, and then I'm going to say, no, you're not my friend because you are not going to be that way. I will not play mind games, because as long as you're going to be blocked, you will learn and understand of what it means, the reality of the real world, when you don't disrespect others on fanfic as well as such as this. But enough about that. I want to talk about the Gem State Comic Con that happened on April 6th and the 7th. And my goodness, what a blast I have. It was great. It was absolutely fantastic. And it's just mind-blowing. It just blew your mind. And I am absolutely floored. Yeah, I'm not going to play the blame game. I am not going to play the blame game. So, oh yeah, I don't care from what he's trying to tell me or whatsoever. So guess what? I don't care if it's funny anymore, but I'm not playing games. No more, no less. So, too bad. I don't care. Not gonna work. No more blame games. It's just me and those people who went to the Gem State Comic Con. So because of that, I want to move on, to have a better future, to be a better person, to be a better human being, to be a better than a human being as an alien. You know, get what I mean. So you know what I mean. And you know, why not? Let's start off. Let's get this started. Oh my goodness. So yes, do it. Let's do it. For all I care. I mean, I know I had so much fun back in the time when I went to Neo Anime Oasis. Of course, it began in 2001. Which I did not know existed. I mean, I'm going to try to fast track it. I'll sum it up. I don't want to explain too much, but I will sum it up. And so for the fact that, you know, it is incredible. And you get the idea. I'm just going to move my stuff. You can't see me. Yes. All right. Oh. It's you know, the thing is, it was on a regular hotel, but it was never at the Grove. So it moved to the Grove at the year of 2016, and that is when I got hooked on our Comic Con convention centers. I mean, I didn't go to the Gem State Comic Con, which I did not realize. Of course, it wasn't as big as Neo Anime Oasis, and then I was only at Neo Anime Oasis because it was before it was just Anime Oasis, and it changed to the name Neo Anime Oasis. So Neo means new in Latin, Neo. And besides there was that COVID era thing that lasted for like, my gosh, 2 to 3 years. And we were strong enough, and we were completely I don't know. We had like the Comic Con blues, or the anime Comic Con blues thing, and then finally people are started to go for the first time to show up in public. And it lasted for like 20 years. I mean, one book closes. I mean, it ended last year as the final season. One book closes and another one opens completely, and you get the idea. And that is like, sure, I mean, Neo Anime Oasis may be over, but with Gem State Comic Con, that's just the beginning. It is just the beginning of a new era. So, just like Neo Anime Oasis, I would say Gem State Comic Con will do its very own special thing, and it'll put out more events than you could possibly imagine in the state of Idaho. And and now I am going to, and I know there's going to be the Boise Comic Arts Festival at the Boise Public Library. So it'll be on August 23rd to the 25th, 2024. So if anybody, for those who live in the state of Idaho, be prepared and be ready for that. And I would love to see this happening, and you get the idea. And now, and there's some special guests. There's a lot of special guests. It's out of my wildest dreams. I'll never forget, and it's just incredible. So the special guests, if you like to know, there was Error Page Cosplay. Error Page is an Arizona-based cosplayer and designer using her craft to turn all things geeky into quirky, eye-catching costumes. And I think I actually saw her in a way. I mean, while I was cosplaying, like walking around inside the Idaho Expo. And there was Winter Star Cosplay. So Emmeline, known as Winter Cosplay, Emmeline's her real name, is an award-winning creator based in the Western USA, specializing in foam smithing and budget cosplay since 2018. Wow. She's skilled in sewing, makeup, photography, and more. And yes, she is that good. She is really that good, and I can guarantee you that. I mean, I don't know if anybody from Idaho is watching this live stream. If you're in Idaho, you are free to talk about it. Plus, this is not gonna be. It'll be like a 2-hour live stream in a way per se. So I don't see anybody on the chat. But if there is someone on the chat, I would love to answer any questions for those who do want to talk to me. And yeah, I get the point. And there is Larissa Page Cosplay. Larissa Page is an internationally published cosplayer from Salt Lake City, Utah, and has been cosplaying for a little over 10 years. And that is incredible. I mean, and there's Salt Lake Comic Con, which is about several hours from Boise to Salt Lake City, which I've been to Salt Lake City before, but I've never been to Salt Lake Comic Con, which that would be great if I went to an out-of-state Comic Con for the first time, which I've never been to one, because I only been to the one that's in Idaho. I've never been out of state from other Comic Cons that's out of state, and that would be my first one, whether it's in the state of Washington or in Salt Lake City, Utah. but I'm going to keep on going. So the next one is Igiko Pop. Yes, that's a name. Igiko Pop. Igiko Pop is a Portland-based pop punk and opera fusion artist whose music is inspired by anime, video games, and J fashion of the late 90s and early 2000s. Yes, so 90s era. The 2000s at the beginning, the end, near the end of the Attitude and the Ruthless Aggression era. Ruthless aggression. Yeah, there you go. When it comes to being your own method voice acting, I mean, I do my own method voice acting in YouTube videos such as this. And then there's a time like I get a little confused or frustrated, like out of character. It happens to everyone. So, yeah. Okay, so the other special guest is Toby Deranuvong. Yes, that's a name. Toby Deranuvong. I don't know if I got his last name right. Is best recognized as the co-creator and artist of Villain, the graphic novel. Yes, that's the name. That's the name of a book or of a graphic novel. His fusion of hyperialism and manga styles has garnered widespread acclaim in the comic community. So, like, it's like you're trying to do your own little novel, but I do my own comic strip visual novel thumbnails or comic strip thumbnails in a way, and there you have it. But I am not going to, yeah. I am my own man. There's more special guests. There's Jeff Cox. Jeff Cox is a professional freelance artist and illustrator, having worked on projects for Star Wars and Lucasfilm, Ultraman, yes, I know that name, Zorro, Rapper's Delight, and other properties. He has been drawing Garbage Pail Kids for Tops since 2019. Wow, I did not know that. That is incredible, to be honest. Yes. It is absolutely incredible for the point of fact. And the next special guest, Luis Rivera. Yes, I can speak Spanish. I can speak it perfectly and fluently. Of course, you can speak fluently there, but not perfectly. Those who can speak perfectly but not fluently, and those who can speak perfectly and fluently at the same time. Why? Because practice makes perfect. Luis Rivera has contributed to numerous comic book titles such as The Sensational G-Girl, The Misadventures of Adam West, and Robin the Hood. When I mean Robin the Hood, not Robin Hood, I said Robin the Hood. You add the word the, which is a pronoun, the, into the title, Robin the Hood. Not Robin Hood, Robin the Hood. That's the name of the title, because if you took the pronoun word the out of it, it's just Robin Hood. And if you put the word the in it, it's Robin the Hood. And you know how that works. I know how that works. And that's how it works. And there you go. And I'll continue on for this final sentence. He is the head artist for Team Colossus Comics, available at the show. That was on April 6th and 7th of 2024. And another special guest is Cliff Cramp. Cliff Cramp is a veteran illustrator, painter, and storyteller, working in popular entertainment for over 20 years and collaborating with industry giants like Lucasfilm, 20th Century Fox, Warner Brothers, and Disney. Yes, Disney. That's something big. Cliff Cramp. And the next special guest, Floydman Sumner. Floydman Sumner began in 90s small press, then transitioned to crafting sketch cards for Topps. He's also worked on properties like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Star Wars Chrome Legacy, MST3K, and Garbage Pail Kids. Yes, you heard me, Garbage Pail Kids, and that's a fact. Which I will get to the point of who that I've seen before a little bit later on, but which I'll explain on detail, which will be later, just not right now, but later. Kip Rasmussen, if I get this correct, Rasmussen. It almost sounds Russian, to be honest, but I don't know. Kip Rasmussen, celebrated Tolkien illustrator, contributed to The Hobbit, The Desolation of Smaug DVD. His art features in books by Hachette Publishing and HarperCollins UK's official 2023 Tolkien publication, sorry. That is interesting to hear. James Pascoe. James Pascoe, a legendary artist, has contributed to Marvel and DC Comics, breathing life into iconic superheroes like Batman, Thor, and get this, the X-Men! Yes! Yes, and now members of the X-Men who took part of it, and yes, I've seen cosplayers or those who kind of look alike actually look like the real thing, which absolutely works, which will be a little bit later on, which I promise you that. Ming Chen. Ming Chen is an actor, podcaster, and webmaster known for his association with Kevin Smith. He co-hosts I Sell Comics and Ming and Mike Show podcasts with Mike Zapchich, and appeared on AMC's Comic Book Men. Yes, Comic Book. Yeah, he has his own podcast, and I didn't know. And yeah, he can do like you can do like multitasking in a way, but like if you want to do a podcasting on YouTube, that's your own thing. And he actually did he's something entirely different. Oh. Sorry. I sneezed. I'm fine. It'll be a 1 or a 2 hour live stream of this entire of my YouTube channel right here. Okay. The next guest was Joey Dioria. Like, who in the heaven's name is Joey Dioria? So, Joey Dioria, versatile voice actor known for roles in Yokai Watch. Yes, he's in. Yes, that's a Japanese anime cartoon show. Tom and Jerry. Yes, Tom and Jerry. Who would not grow up with the likes of Tom and Jerry cartoon shows? And also, get this, Ratchet and Clank. Yes, Ratchet and Clank. And he was also on WGN TV's Bozo the Clown. Wow! I did not know this. Bozo the Clown. A Gong Show winner. His talent spans TV, film, and games. He's actually pretty talented. I mean, to be honest, it's like you're like all used up when nobody wants you, and then all of a sudden you hear this and like that, and like I think he has still more to give in the tank. I mean, because you gain wisdom and experience, and when that is how wisdom and experience will always triumph over age, and will always triumph over youth and speed. I mean, age and wisdom will triumph over youth and speed. And here's another special guest, Sam Quasman. Sam Quasman is a seasoned actor who starred in TV classics like Bob Newhart and Family Ties. Get this, he voiced Donald Duck for Disney for almost 2 decades and is a regular on Robot Chicken and Tom and Jerry. Yes, Well, I did not. I never watched. I've heard of Robot Chicken. I've never watched it. I know it's on Adult Swim, but I did not know he's actually voiced Donald Duck. To be honest, like, wow. And when he voices Donald Duck, it's not that easy for anyone to pull it off. It is the most difficult to pull off as Donald Duck. If you try to do a Donald Duck try to voice Donald Duck, and it's like you put your ear and then you kind of do like going a high, like you try to screech your voice like I can't do what Sam Quasman does. I mean, if you're able to do that, then guess what? You are absolutely talented to pull off a Donald Duck voice, and nobody's gonna question like, how did you do this? It's it was. Let's just say you have a gift. You have the gift to talently pull this off in a way that nobody is able to voice Donald Duck, such as yourself. Because guess what? You clearly have the voice of Donald Duck, and that is Sam Quasman, who absolutely pulled this off like he pulled this off like a miracle. I have no idea how he pulls that. Like I can't do Donald Duck. I don't think it's I mean, there's very few people who could do a Donald Duck voice unless you practice it and do what you are able to do and like what? What? Like I can't do it. I mean, I it's like how do you put in words by sounding like Donald? What's up? What's up? Like I can't do it. I can't do it. I could do Barney like I cannot do it. It's too much. Oh no. Ah. So yeah, that's how it's when it comes to method voice acting, you get the idea that's how it works. And that's how it really works when it comes to method voice acting in a way, y'all. And I don't think no one's ever going to take that away from Sam Quasman when it comes to voicing Donald Duck. Yeah. And here's another special guest, Marie Westbrook. Marie Westbrook, hailing from Kellogg, Idaho, wow, excels as both actress and voiceover artist, recognized for roles such as Hanami in Jujutsu Kaisen. Yes, and then I didn't know she does Japanese anime. Wow, I didn't know she voices Hanami in Jujutsu Kaisen, and now you know. Dorio in Cyberpunk, Edge Runners, and numerous characters in anime and video games. Marie Westbrook. Oh my, yes, that is impressive. And now, the next special guest, Brian A. Prince. Brian A. Prince is an American actor and stunt performer, acclaimed for portraying the title role in Predator alongside roles in Avengers Infinity War and Godzilla King of the Monsters. Yes, it's just getting better, you know? I mean, when you recognize some of the actors and what they do, or if you heard of it's like this is your once in a lifetime moment to get to meet those of what they accomplished and what they've done. And now, the next special guest is Clem So. So, Clem So is a British actor known for his versatile performances in film and television, including roles in major franchises like Star Wars, Doctor Strange, Jurassic Park, and Doctor Who. And yeah, that's going to be a little bit later on about Clem So, because he actually kind of saw me how I change into a different cosplaying or such as this, and it was incredible. And which is a little bit later on. I'll savor some of the details. Next one is Tony Oliver. Tony Oliver is a Puerto Rican voice actor, best known for voicing Rick Hunter from Robotech. Yes! Yes, I watched Robotech, and he voices Rick Hunter. And someone is going to say, oh, someone have met Tony Oliver who voices Rick Hunter. Well, guess what? I just met the guy. But I'll savor some, and also I got his autograph. There you have it. So, what now? But I'll save that for later. He also voices Minato Namikaze from Naruto. Yes, it's Naruto's dad. He's also from the games of Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storms 1. I think he's from the Naruto series, and he's also from Ultimate Ninja Storm 4 from that game, which I did a Let's Play on that game on my YouTube channel, which is absolutely great. Wow. Yeah, such a nice guy in real life. He also voiced Arsene Lupin the Third from Lupin the Third. Yes. Yes, he does some Japanese anime, but it's just pretty amazing if you think about it. That is just great. I'll savor some, like I said, I'll savor some of the details later. And and there is Spencer Wilding. Spencer Wilding. Spencer Wilding is a Welsh actor known for his iconic roles in film and TV, like Darth Vader. Darth Vader in Rogue One, a Star Wars story, and appears in Doctor Who, Game of Thrones, Harry Potter, and more. Yeah, I think I seen Spencer Welding, and that was absolutely incredible, to be honest. Next one is Gigi Edgley, if I got her name right, her last name right. Gigi Edgley is an Australian actress recognized for her role as Chiana in the TV series Farscape and contributions to film and music. I think she's also from Star Trek, I think. On a Star Trek show, who knows? Yeah, she's from Farscape. Colin Baker is a British actor known for portraying the Sixth Doctor in Doctor Who with a diverse career across television, film, and stage. Yes, Doctor Who, the Sixth Doctor. Yes, and also watch out for the, the Cybermen. Yes, the Cybermen and the Daleks. Exterminate the Doctor, exterminate. Like, all hail the Daleks. I don't know if Colin Baker would be absolutely impressed if I voice as a Dalek or as a Dalek. Oh, like that. And the next one, the final guest, Sean Austin or Aston. He's an American actor, director, and producer acclaimed for portraying Samwise Gamgee in the Lord of the Rings trilogy, the original Lord of the Rings trilogy movies. Mikey in The Goonies. Yes, I've seen The Goonies, and I've seen the movie. Pretty good movie. And he's also and Bob Newby in Stranger Things. Yes, he's also from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Nickelodeon show on the 2010s. So that one is, he's also from the movie Rudy. Rudy, yes, Rudy. He also did on one movie from the DC comic from the DC comics. I can't remember in a way. I think about something to do with the Justice League, and yeah, I know who he is. I mean, I don't know if he ever has gone to Astoria, Oregon every year when the Goonies were shown as a film every year because of that. There, because yes, and it actually happened, and on the 6th and the 7th, and so so Saturday, April 6th, like that was the Southern Expos, and there was the Northern Expos, the Western Town panels. The Western Town panels on April 6th, there was the Idaho to Anime with Marie Westbrook, and there was a Star Wars to Doctor Who mashup with Clem So, and there was the musical interlude with Geeko Pop. And then and then the other, there's some good in this world, Mr. Frodo, with Sean Astin or Austin, yes. And now, the Guardians of the Empire with Spencer Wilding. And that was on Saturday, April 6th. And on Sunday, April 7th, there was the Farscape Effect with Gigi Edgley, Robotech to Power Rangers with Tony Oliver, and there was the musical interlude encore with Igiko Pop, and there's Traveling Through Time with Colin Baker, and there was Going Quackers with Sam Quasman. it was incredible. And there is comic books and podcasts with Ming Chen, and yeah, that was incredible. And yeah, this just, and there was on April 6th, I was there was a little continuation to completion. Cosplay of Champions cosplay contest. The categories adults 20 and up and groups all ages up to 5 contestants per group. And there was on that was on the April 6th, and now April 7th there was the completion cosplay of champions. And the categories kids is 0 to 12 and teens 13 to 19. And there you go. And it was incredible. And the next one, and also, if coming soon, when it comes to, in May 11th will be the Beaver State Comic Con in Redmond, Oregon. That is a very long drive. May 11th. One day only, which is shocking, but it's true. And June 8th, you might hear this one. The Powerhouse Comic Con in Antioch, California. One day only, June 8th. So on June 1st and 2nd of 2024, there is the Lilac City Comic Con in Spokane, Washington. Yes, you heard me, the Lilac City Comic Con. And it has established in 2007. And in July 13th and 14th is the Silver Age Comic Con in Reno, Nevada. Hello, Kyle Bryant. What's up? Yes. No, this is not a WWE 2K23 live stream. No, this is the Gem State Comic Con live stream and doing the commentary and all this. So how you doing? If you want to know, how you feeling? Also, by the way, I got a little surprise to show you, Kyle. Tired? I understand. But I got a little surprise to show you something, Kyle, and you're gonna like it. And I will show you straight on the live stream, and which I will. Yeah, you're gonna love this one. I hope you'll be either excited or happy as much as I am. And so So on July 27th and the 28th, there is the Meadowlark Comic Con in Medford, Oregon. 2 days. The Meadowlark Comic Con in Medford, Oregon. And in September is the Annie Medford in Medford, Oregon. So yeah, so July and September. There's 2 Comic Cons. One in the same city of Medford, Oregon, is the Meadowlark Comic Con and the Annie Medford, which is the same city. So it's like a few months apart. So there you go. Oh, thank you for putting up on the rules. There was a former friend of mine who wanted to try to get in, but I had to block him because the reason why I am not I'm not gonna take any chances for for someone who tries to criticize me in a negative and not in a positive way, and I had to block him because I am not going to I'm not going to unblock him until he learns of what it means to know the words respect, not disrespect when it comes to fanfic on making comic strip thumbnails. This is what happens when there are consequences, and I do not, because it's like, I will do it, don't want to do it. Will, do, don't want to. And that is what happens when someone goes out of their way. I already had a former general manager who acted like a jerk, and now a former friend of mine who acted like a jerk as well. So, and guess what? I have never been happier. And you told me, Kyle Bryant, you once told me when I left the channel that I used to like ever since leaving on May 15th of 2019, you told me to stay in my own lane, and guess what? I stayed in my own lane, and then because some of my former friends who tried to get me out of the way and put me down, that I would not get up in a way and not get up and not in a positive way, but in a negative way. And you told me once, and you also told me this as well. You told me learning on how to adapt. And guess what? I did adapt, and I had support from you and Hurricane and Dylan and Mr. Pickle, who I'm now in Mr. Pickle's pickle jar because of this. I wanted to say thank you. Hello, Mr. Hi. You say what? I don't know. What's? This is just a commentary. This is a live stream commentary out of Gem State Comic Con of 2024. I mean, I kind of forgot to add that part, and it's, you know, I'm not disappointed, but I'll say, you know, it was there, and like, So, you know, not everyone's a perfect human being. Oh, what's up? Oh, okay. Oh, really, Mr. High? I wonder if High is a name. Oh, you have clocked in, Mr. Pickle. Thank you, Mr. High. I'm glad you like my videos. And yeah, Gem State Comic Con live stream 2024 commentary. There you go. And no, this is not WWE 2K23. That's going to be tomorrow's live stream. Just not today, but tomorrow. So there you go. I'm not disappointed. And also, I have a little surprise for everyone, and I would love to do this. And hopefully you guys like this as much as I do, because I got Tony Oliver's autograph of his signing because it is just why, like I said, he voices Rick Hunter from Robotech, and he's also voiced Namikaze from Naruto. Yes, I got his autograph. They are better than Uthier. Really? Oh, my videos. I mean, okay then, Mister High. I will agree with you on what you said. So, and on May, I will give better than Okay then, if that's your opinion, there you go. So, yeah, you're gonna say wow. Yes, with a WOW with the exclamation point with the wow, and like you can put up a heart of like, or the shocking face look on the chat like what? Yeah, I got his autograph, Tony Oliver. If you don't believe me, I'll show it to you right now. I'll show you right now. For those, okay, I need a little drum roll, and a little drum roll in about 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and ta-da! Yes, see? There's the drum roll. Wow, look at that. Tony Oliver. I mean, yeah, he voiced Saba, the sword Saba from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Yes, I got Tony Oliver's autograph. Wow, yeah, that is just a sign. Because I was dressing up as dressing up as the Mighty Morphin White Ranger. It is just absolutely impressive. Like, I told you, you either be happy or excited or both, or you don't know what to say because you're at a loss of words like, what? Yes. Like, what? Yeah, it's morphin time. Wow. There's your drum roll. I got that's his autograph. He just signed his name. Like, yeah, it was great. That was awesome sauce, and it just my mind blown away. Like, wow, yes, wow, wow, wow. It just my goodness. I got so much pictures. I got a bunch of pictures that I took. My goodness, people. When I went to the Gem State Comic Con, not that many people are surprised to see the Mighty Morphin White Ranger that I cosplay as, and it was just absolutely fantastic. And it was okay. So I was dressed up as one of my favorite wrestlers, as Rey Mysterio, Master of the 619, El Maestro del 619. Send the pictures, and Mr. Pickles Pickle. Oh, I'll do it. Also, I will be posting the pictures on my YouTube channel on the Alliance Community Board. And once this, really, you're a girl? Okay, that's but all right then. But I will post them on the Alliance Community Board. If you have it, check it out on your cell phone or your tablet or on your laptop computer. Yes, booyaka booyaka 619. I got some past pictures as well. Oh, that I dressed up as Rey Mysterio from last year. It was so. I dressed up as the Undertaker as well, because I kind of look like the Undertaker because, with the goatee and the mustache. Okay then, and the thing is, I had a picture who looks like Wolverine from X-Men Origins, which is the fourth movie. It was Logan with the adamantium claws, and I finally got a picture of him. There was a couple, some pictures that I have dressed up as Hellboy. Yes, if you know who Hellboy is, then you're definitely a winner, or I have no idea if you are not, or what. So, haha, there you go. And you get the idea. There was I had a picture taken with someone who dressed up as Princess Daisy as a Nintendo character. Yes, a Nintendo character, Princess Daisy. Yes, it's Luigi's girlfriend. Mario has a girlfriend, which is Princess Peach. Luigi has a girlfriend who is Princess Daisy, right there. And there you go. And then I had a couple pictures taken with a bunch of Star Wars characters. One with Darth Vader, the Stormtrooper, Darth Maul, and then you see some shock troopers and all that. And yes. And there you go. And there's some interesting characters. And yes, I got some pictures with Deadpool. Yes, the guy who don't die, the man with the motor mouth, Deadpool. And it was the cosplay from Ryan Reynolds, if you want to know that Deadpool character. Yes, he is Deadpool. Like, give me a D, give me an A, give me a D, A, give me a D, P, a P, give me a double O, give me an L. What's that spell? Deadpool. I have a fast healing factor. Aha! Like, what's up? You're Deadpool. Oh, yeah, I got some pictures of Deadpool while I was dressing up as the Undertaker, and yeah, and also a couple of pictures of Spider-Man. Yes, a cosplayer dressed up as Spider-Man, and also a couple of pictures of the Ghostbusters. The Ghostbusters, because I ain't afraid of no ghosts. Because you got to vent the pack unless you fire your specialized gun to trap and take down the ghosts put them into the trapper. And yes, and also if you don't vent the pack, you might be blown all the way to New Jersey. How is your insurance gonna how are you going to cover that insurance when it comes to for having a pack that's some of a neutron pack of that's I don't know. I mean, at least I'll be covered with some medical expenses, but it will not cover part of my medical expenses if I get blown into New Jersey. Why? I have it. So I had a picture taken with Black Panther. Yes, a cosplayer who dresses up as Black Panther. Wakanda forever! I'm going to SmackDown this week. Awesome sauce, Mr. Pickle. And I had a couple pictures with a furry, fluffy creature animal. And then I had a couple of pictures with a cosplayer who dresses up as Kagamine Reen from Project Diva Vocaloid. And 3 pictures taken with a cosplayer of a Japanese anime character. And also, I got 4 pictures that I took out of from Back to the Future of a DeLorean, a time travel DeLorean car. Yes, you heard me, a DeLorean. I got 4 pictures I took of a DeLorean from Back to the Future. And yes, it's incredible. And that was an entire of day 1. And now day 2 comes in. And now I dressed up as the Master Chief. And guess what? More pictures of Deadpool. Hey everybody. I'm Deadpool taking pictures with the Master Chief. Yay! Uh, I don't know. I mean, taking pictures with Deadpool, the guy who doesn't die with the fast healing factor, and his face is kind of messed up with a face that a mother could ever love. Wade Wilson. Wade Wilson. So yeah, so like, yeah, I got a saber, so take a picture with Deadpool. And then I had some pictures of who cosplay as Captain America. Yes, as Captain America, and it was great, and I did enjoy it. And the more pictures taken of another Japanese cosplay character of choice when I dressed up as the Master Chief. And then more pictures of Ghostbusters, and I still dress up as the Master Chief. And guess what? More pictures coming when I'm dressing up as the Master Chief. And also, I get the chance of more dressing up as still as the Master. And some Mario characters. If you want to know, one who dress up as a shy guy, Battle Royale, wow, 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 meow. That kind of sound like a cat. I wonder if shy guys could sound like cats. Because, like once you're trying to say Battle Royale, yes, it's like the piranha plant and the bullet bill and the spiky blue shell from Mario Go Kart Racing. Yes, that one. With the shy guy who kind of says like, "Meow, Battle Royale, meow, meow, meow." Like, that's that sort of thing. And then, still on the second day, guess what? The Mighty Morphin White Ranger. Finally, the Mighty Morphin White Ranger. I had some pictures taken with the red and black suit Spider-Man. One which is the normal suit, the red suit with the red and blue suit, Spider-Man. And the one with the black suit, Spider-Man. Black symbiote Spider-Man. And yes, that was awesome. And guess what? More pictures of Deadpool again and again and again. And it never gets old with Deadpool. Like, what's with me? What is with you getting pictures with Deadpool? Do you have a connection with Deadpool or something? All I'm going to say is, I don't know. It's Deadpool. I mean, he's the guy who doesn't die, who has a fast healing factor, and he will not taste death. I don't know. But of course, he did experience from that Weapon X project thing being experimented upon, which drove him insane. But he still has his skills as a mercenary. So, yeah, that's Deadpool. Hey there, still got a fast healing factor. Woohoo! Wow. You yeah, I'm Deadpool, y'all. Call me. No, I'm not calling. I'll just have pictures with you. Thank you very much. It's just I don't know. Every time I go to a convention center, I get to meet Deadpool every year. Besides the COVID problem thing that does not count, which does not count because because it was irrelevant. And but. It was just, I don't know. I do not have an attraction to Deadpool. I only want to take pictures with said Deadpool. Then Deadpool dressing up as a T-Rex. Then Deadpool dress up as a flower, as a judge or a singer. I don't know. Like, what is going on with Deadpool? I don't know. Deadpool is Deadpool because, he's the guy who won't die and ha ha ha. I'm just as not, I'm just like, why? Why? I have no idea, but then again, that's Deadpool for you. Oh, you take care, Kyle, and thank you for coming. And also, I'm glad you saw the autograph of Tony Oliver. Take care, Kyle. Oh, and so I had more pictures besides a Marvel character. The Weapon X project. You have Wolverine and X-23. Of course, I know she has a name, but her name escapes me, which is a clone of Wolverine. So I'm sorry. And more pictures of Ghostbusters. Another cosplayer of a Japanese anime character, and then I had some more pictures with another cosplayer who dresses up as Captain America with the vibranium shield, and then with Thor's hammer. Am I worthy to carry Thor's hammer? Yes. And there were some pictures that I had to carry with Thor's hammer and hit it with the shield. I wanted to bring the hammer down on the shield, and yeah. Hello, Kelsey. How you doing? And welcome to the Gem State Comic Con live stream of 2024 that happened in Idaho on April 6th and the 7th. And yes, and it did happen, and I thought I'd do a commentary on this video here, and you get the idea. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? So there, I had more pictures taken of another fluffy character from what is on Japanese anime, which is in a conclusion, but still more characters. So more Star Wars, and with the Imperial shock troopers or stormtroopers, and you get the idea. So, oh, you're doing good. That's great to hear. If you're telling me how am I doing, well, I'm feeling great, to be honest. If you want to know, and I feel great. I'm staying in my own lane on my own YouTube channel. I do lots of videos, if you like to know, and it's going great, to be honest. I used to have a former general manager, and he left, and because he was not being wise. And then I had another friend who used to be a moderator, and then he became unwise as well. And now I'm just my own man, um, who has friends who being trusted, who do support me in any other way, and and I'm really glad that all this comes to what it is. And so I had more pictures taken from. Oh yeah, I got another character dressing up in Japanese anime and cosplay, and then some pictures taken from. Well, guess what? No, a cosplayer dressing up as Hatsune Miku out of Project Diva Vocaloid while I was still in the Mighty Morphin White Ranger. And yes, and there is another character that I know from the movie called Who Framed Roger Rabbit, which is, I never expected I would take a picture with Roger Rabbit's wifey. You heard me, Roger Rabbit's wife. If you guys watch the movie Who Framed Roger Rabbit, and guess what? I got some pictures of a cosplayer who dresses up as Roger Rabbit's wife. So, of course, I mean, she's happy in a way, and you know it. To clap your hands, I think, and I'm just a guy. It is. oh, oh. And I found another cosplay. Looks like another cosplayer dressing up as Hatsune Miku from Project Diva Vocaloid. And, and another cosplayer who dressing up as a Vocaloid out of Project Diva Vocaloid. I mean, it's like a combination of Kakamine Rin and Hatsune Miku into one. If you add the blue hair, it's fantastic. And also, And the final four pictures is a cosplayer who dresses up as Kirito from Sword Art Online. Of course, his real name, Kirito, it's Kazuto Kirigaya. Then there you go. That's all the pictures I've gotten, and it was wild. It was wild. It was absolutely wild. And I'm never gonna forget it. It's in when I went to the first time I went to the Gem State Comic Con, it was incredible. And I made some kids their day, to be honest, on the second day. But the first day went pretty well when I dressed up as the Undertaker. I know they like more of the Undertaker than Rey Mysterio, to be honest, which I'm kind of disappointed, but I'm not mad. Disappointed, yes. Am I mad? Not really. No, 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 no. I'm not that mad. No, 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 no. I'm not. But once again, this is going to be a 1 to 2 hour live stream. And to be honest, for those of people who met me when I dress up as the Undertaker, it's funny that no one has answered my real name, what my real name is. I mean, I don't mind. I mean, of course. And then those people who see me holding the NXT championship around, see me while I was wearing the NXT championship title gold, as you can see right there in front of your screen, right there. It's on your right side. That's the NXT title, the NXT title gold. It is golden for you now, isn't it? Of the black and gold brand. And then quite some time later, I decided that I want to carry the WWE Championship while still dressing up as the Undertaker. Of course, I would have taken it out when I dressed up as the Master Chief or the White Ranger, whichever the title I would love to have. But instead, I decided I don't think that's not gonna work. I mean, I could if I wanted to mix it up a little, but then again, I don't know if it's going to work or not in my favor. So yeah, I mean, if I can get what I'm saying, it's there. And so I decided to change it up a little. And I made it happen. And when I walked outside, I saw it was cold, it was wet, it was raining outside, which I truly understand and I get it. It's like, really? Is it that cold when it's like spring weather? This isn't winter anymore. It's spring. I get it. I mean, it's not as hot as summer, but it's not as cold as winter. I get the point. It's still spring. So we're still in spring. Spring cleaning is a point of fact, or anybody goes to spring cleaning. And to my surprise, I saw a DeLorean that looks like from Back to the Future, and it really is. And if there is the flux capacitor, it absolutely works. You can travel through time unless you go at the speed of 88 miles per hour. And I am and it's just absolutely incredible. And it's just, I'll never get the fact that seeing the DeLorean from Back to the Future with that flux capacitor still intact, traveling through 88 miles an hour, going through time travel out of a DeLorean. First, I think you need like a little more kick, plutonium, which that stuff is is incredibly lethal when it's radioactive. And then the next, instead of plutonium, you get garbage that'll feed off with it. And what else you need to put in? I have no idea unless you like travel. It's like that kind of power, generated kind of power. It's like you need to have a bolt of lightning. I don't know, a bolt of lightning that'll strike around midnight. So with Deadpool, it never gets old. And then with some cosplayers, meeting some new people, it'll never get old. I mean, I kind of have Instagram. I have not uploaded to Instagram yet, but I think I will because I know some of the people who tells me that go to Deadpool, go to Idaho Deadpool.com or to find an Instagram. So there you have it. It's there. And on day two was even better. Day two was even better for me. And guess what? And I made, when I was dressing up as the Master Chief, it was incredible. I made I made some children their day to meet, to wave hi, to high five them, and it really made me felt good. It replaces, like, when you try to give back to such as a child that you wanted to do for like when you cosplay as that character, like whether you're the Master Chief or the Mighty or a Power Ranger in that outfit or in cosplay, you wanna you wanna try to give them back in a way that you want to truly inspire them so much and take all that negativity out the window, throw it away, as in, be gone. I don't need this negativity because that is not who I am, and that is not where I'm going to get this kind of negativity who tries to completely obliterate me on my YouTube channel, on my social life, on my social media platforms, who try to disrespect me in any way for who I know, who will still remain blocked until that person learns respect. And guess what? That person still don't know the meaning of the word respect. He will remain blocked on my YouTube channel until he learns that he must not criticize my work. Whether it's fanfic or anything else, he will learn respect. And he is not my friend if he does this to me on most social media platforms. And I'm not going to give them any chance until they learn this harsh lesson of reality that when you mess with one person, you mess with everyone. And you know, when I try to reach out to a child to give a high five and to have a picture taken as the Master Chief, when some of the adults ask me, "May I have a picture taken?" I say yes, and I either say yes or shake my head or nodding my head. And you know what? It felt good. It felt good to me on the inside. A reassured feeling that I really love to do this. And you know, it's going great. You know, Kelsey said hello there, and she says I'm doing good, and now I think she just left the building on this live stream, which I don't mind some people who come to the live stream and then all of a sudden they kind of left and just for the moment like, okay, that's fine by me. But I'll still be in the Discord server on Mr. Pickle's Pickle Jar. That is where I belong. I don't belong with those who become jerks to me for those who try to disrespect me. I do not disrespect others when it comes to do fanfic in a way. Do I do that? No. When someone does disrespect me in a way that I want to do my own fanfic, that is disrespectful. And I will not take that. When it comes to a child's imagination, it's like Roblox, for example. And I don't have a problem with that. You start with Roblox, and then let your imagination run wild, and then who knows? Would you like to be a part of it, that added into that universe, in this multiverse? I don't mind. But I'm not going to disrespect in a way when it comes to this. I will not let this someone who tries to destroy me or whatever in my YouTube channel, because I refused to have that kind of negativity ever since on February of 2024. You don't disrespect me, I don't disrespect you. If you disrespect me, yeah, I'm not going to send that somebody try to send that friend request. I'm not buying it. I am not going to buy it. I'm not going, you can't disrespect friends. When you disrespect me on fanfic or anything else, not only I get disrespected, but you're disrespecting my entire friends and family, and that ain't cool. It is wrong. They just like to they just want me to put me down on the ground and shove dirt in my face and say, this is what I do not want to see. I want you to do this. And like, are you the boss of me? Because I for one, remember, you are not the boss of me. You do not call the shots. I do. You're not in charge of my YouTube channel. I am. You're not my general manager. I'm my own guy who's in charge of the entire YouTube channel that I created. Because when I feel like I'm at my best, when I feel truly comfortable of where I belong in a community of friends who do not put me down like dirt, it feels great inside. I have like a reassured feeling, whether it's in cosplay or doing comic strip thumbnails or what. But when one person does this to me and not in a positive way, well, guess what? That person is not my friend. Just a hater. Not my friend at all. Just a hater who totally regards until this hater gets what this person wants will not, that person's wish will not be granted. Not even once. You don't disrespect someone. So, and I have something else entirely. When I dressed up as the Mighty Morphin White Ranger, besides dressing up as the Master Chief, I see kids who are dressing up as Power Rangers. Even a couple of cosplayers who dressing up as a normal Spider-Man in the black suit Spider-Man suit, or the black suit Spider-Man. Like the black suit symbiote Spider-Man. Well, guess what? I mean, they absolutely loved it. I mean, they really like Power Rangers since their childhood. And you know what? I watched Power Rangers of the 90s. I watched it, the very first Power Rangers in the 90s when I was a child. And I wanted to grow up to be a Power Ranger like Tommy Oliver or Jason Scott Lee. It's I wanted to be one so much, and like it inspired me. It truly inspired me that I wanted to remember this for the rest of my days. And guess what? And I finally got what I needed. And then I want to dress up as a Mighty Morphin Power Ranger. And I made some of the children, not only I made some of the children their day, but also some of the adults too. Even teenagers. It's mind-blowing. It's just fantastic. Because I know that people were still shocked of Jason David Frank's passing, if you want to know. But I know he may be gone, but he did leave a legacy behind. He became the Green Ranger. He became the Mighty Morphin White Ranger. Which, the Mighty Morphin White Ranger of the White Ranger Tiger Power, that is from Dai Ranger, the Japanese version of Power Rangers called Super Sentai. Dai Ranger. But the first one was Zhu Ranger. Zhu Ranger, which is incredibly dark. It's not KID friendly. It's from the makers of Toei Production or Toei Animation, from the makers that brought you like Dragon Ball Z, Sailor Moon of the Shoujo series, One Piece, and Kamen Rider. Yeah, you get the idea. It's that stuff that works. And Fairy Tail. Yes, that one. I don't think nothing's ever going to take this from me away. I mean, making the kids, and like, my gosh, having a picture taken with kids is amazing at the Gem State Comic Con and with teenagers and adults. Yes, and with some Marvel characters in it. Yeah, including Deadpool's a fan of the Mighty Morphin White Ranger. It's Captain America. Yeah. I think I remember Roger Rabbit's wife. I think it's Ursula, I think. I don't know, but I could be wrong. It's just yeah, like my mom's telling me, don't you dare go picking up young girls. Like, okay, I mean, I'm only single, for crying out loud. I don't have a soulmate or a girlfriend. You hear me? Jeez. Oh my, I have to go through this and that. It is incredible. And I'm just absolutely floored and shocked. I mean, Yeah, I didn't see that many people who come into the live stream. I mean, there's only four. I mean, there's some who tried to talk into the chat, and you know, it's just absolutely great. I'm never gonna forget this. I'll never forget how the days that I went to the Gem State Comic Con really went by. It was fantastic, and making some new memories, some new people. I don't know if nobody recognized me because like I said, I have my own YouTube channel. I do YouTube videos and some live streaming as well as some cosplaying if you want to know. Plus, I do my own method voice acting in a way. Like, you know, you better believe it, mister. Yahoo! Let's go. And, you know, when trying to do the Batman voice of Kevin Conroy, you know, like, you try to grovel your voice like this. And like when you try to say I'm vengeance, I am vengeance, I am the knight, I am Batman, like like grovel your voice like I am vengeance, I am the knight, I am Batman. Like that kind of voice. Like like of course I can try to sound more like Bruce Wayne without the bat voice, like you can you try to sound like Hush from, you know, which is Thomas Elliot, to be honest. I don't know. I mean, you try to sound like Bruce Wayne, but that's Thomas Elliot. And you try to sound like Majin Buu or try to sound like Toad from the Mario character Toad, like, hey, buy something, buy something, will ya? I'm Majin Cena Toad! You can't see me! My time is now, losers! Ha ha! What? That's like. I'm Majin Cena Toad! Would you like some candy? Yay! I get some candy or you wanted to! Right, that's. Still a work in progress, but you get the idea. It or to try to sound like a Bane voice or like kind of gypsy like hey there, I want to have a girlfriend. Hello there, girlfriend. I'm a knight in shining armor. Would you like to have a spot of tea? If you don't, I'll make you to be quiet or I will break you. TTFN to top for now. Hello them bye together forever. Right. How is that gonna work out for you? it's, oh, oh, mamma mia. You know, um, I'll never forget this. I'll never forget what I really love best, what I do best when it comes to said best. And you know, I am happy, I am excited, I get to enjoy it, and it is just absolutely amazing. You know, it is just it is just incredible that you know I'll never forget like what do I do, and are you gonna keep on doing for what you do best in a way that's uh like do you do what you do in a way that's yours or what? Like, you know, hey there, Blazer. How you doing? Yeah, this is a live stream. I'm doing a commentary for a Gem State Comic Con that happened yesterday and the day before, April 6th and the 7th. And I showed everyone an autograph that I got from Tony Oliver, who voices Rick Hunter from Robotech, and it was great. And once I'll show it to you right now. So there you go. Yeah, Saba, who voices Saba from the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers TV show of the 90s. I got his autograph. Woo! Yeah, it's incredible now, isn't it? Yes, holy shrimp! You got it! Oh, this is just incredible now, isn't it? Yeah, that's, like I said, I got his autograph, and what do you think? It's awesome sauce now, is it? It's just incredible. And it's amazing, and yeah, you get the idea. And tomorrow I'll be doing a live stream of WWE 2K23. Just not today, but tomorrow, yes. Not today, but tomorrow. And, I feel really great. I feel good, and I took a bunch of pictures dressing up as the Undertaker, as well as the Master Chief from Halo, and the Mighty Morphin White Ranger, and it is just, I had an absolute blast. It was my very first time going to Gem State Comic Con. It was huge. It was big. There was a lot of people in the crowd. My goodness, people that I never thought I'd get to see. There are some of those that I have recognized from Neo Anime Oasis, if you want to know, and it was incredible. It was fascinating. I do enjoy Gem State Comic Con. Hopefully, I would love to come back next year. But if not, I mean, there is another Comic Con I would love to go. That's out of state. There's the Salt Lake Comic Con. There is the Lilac City Comic Con in Spokane, Washington, and all this and that, and it just goes to show you. Everything is so hunky dory, very dandy, and I'm never gonna forget it. Oh, it's just absolutely incredible, and I showed the proper respect. They asked me if I wanted to have my picture taken with them. I said yes, or I nodded my head. If I asked them to have a picture taken with me, they would say yes or nod their head. And guess what? It was a reassured feeling. It was a blessing for me. I mean, I do the best of my ability to stay in character, which I have. Of course, nobody recognized me under the helmet as the Master Chief or the Mighty Morphin White Ranger. Of course, they might have seen me dressing up as the Undertaker in a way, which, you know how anybody would not want to rest in peace. It was great. It went great, and to have this and that. Yeah, because you can't see me while I'm under the helmet. My time is now for Gem State Comic Con. And I only got some time left before, I got like 30 minutes or less before I end this live stream. And so, I'm open to questions or answers. How do you get, how did you get that, how did you get the autograph of Tony Oliver, or how did you meet up with some people that really, because there was so much, the people got so inspired when nobody has ever seen an adult dressing up as a Mighty Morphin White Ranger, a Mighty Morphin Power Ranger, or a Power Ranger whatsoever, because, well, guess what? I really made people their day on the second day when I dressed up as the Mighty Morphin White Ranger. I mean, dressing up as the Master Chief wasn't too bad, which I really like, but dressing up as the Mighty Morphin White Ranger, that was a wow moment, a blessed wow moment for me when it comes to meet them in the way that they want to have their picture taken, whether it's their birthday or not. And when I was walking up to Tony Oliver, and he told me how many, like, there's some people who kind of try to breathe into the masks while they're like stunt performers, and I understand what he meant. And usually because it gets hot under the helmet, I had to wear something on the helmet while breathing, and it was like not one of my. I wish I had like a miniaturized fan or something to cool inside the helmet, because it's not. Because usually the stunt performers wear their helmets as a one piece, not a two piece, a one piece. It was never a two piece. I mean, there are some stunt performers who wear like a two piece helmet, and their stunt performers, while dressing up in costume, is like a one piece helmet. So there you have it. It's like a one piece thing. For me, I had like a two piece helmet, but truth be told, in the near future, I may need like a one or a two piece helmet that'll suit me better, and that would make my day. And I would love to have a one or two piece helmet, but I know getting a brand new White Ranger helmet or what is really expensive. It's like, wow, that's over between $100 to $200 to buy from, and it ain't cheap. It's very expensive, yes, because why? It's that expensive, and I get it, because the money and the time wise and money making, and from what you do, from for seasonal jobs, and I know it's frustrating, yes, but is it worth the effort? That is up to you. That is up to you to decide whether it's worth the effort or not. Because I only believe in choice, because we do make choices, because we have our own free will to make choices, to the choices we make. So guess what? I choose to be the best I can be. Is to make their kids, the little children, their day to meet a Mighty Morphin Power Ranger, including the teenagers and the adults who grew up, some of the adults who actually grew up watching the 90s shows of Power Rangers. It's incredible if you think about it. And I don't think nothing is ever going to take that away from me. When it comes to the cosplayers who dress up as your favorite Marvel characters, even for myself, I mean, I used to dress up as your friendly neighborhood spider cop, and then I decided it's time for a change. It's time for a drastic change, that I decided I wanted to dress up some of my favorite wrestlers, and not to mention dressing up as some of my favorite characters, whether it's Halo or the Mighty Morphin White Ranger, which will never go away. The last 2 years in Neo Anime Oasis, I get to be in a cosplay battle, and it was great. I felt it. It was. I felt the passion. I felt the fighting spirit. I felt the strength inside me. And for the first time, I get to cosplay in a way to bring out the character I've always wanted to be so much since I was a kid. And it finally came true in a cosplay battle from Neo Anime Oasis. And, you know, I felt great. It felt fantastic. And of course, I didn't win the first round for 2 years because I lost twice. 2 years in a row in the first round. It's like March Madness. You try, it's like you win and you're in, lose and you're gone. Best 2 out of 3 rounds, you move on to the next round. It was not embarrassing, but I just wish I could have won, but oh, so yeah, that went pretty not far down south, and I am great, y'all, and it was just incredible. It was just incredible, you know. You know, it's, I'll never forget these days. And there was also some magic moments. And then going to that formal dance. I had the most spectacular moments. When I dressed up as Rey Mysterio in a formal dance. And I don't think I'm ever going to forget it. Like, yes! I get to have my magic moment on the greatest moment of my life in a formal dance I'll never forget. Especially from like Miku Oasis thing. It was just incredible. I love it. 6 years it went on and I never missed one. And I love it. It's just... I love Project Diva Vocaloid. I really do. Yeah, I mean, a Mighty Morphin Power Ranger taking a picture with a cosplay who dresses up as a Vocaloid out of Project Diva Vocaloid, whether it's Hatsune Miku or Luca Megurine or Kagamine Rin or Miko V3 or Kaito V3 or Kasane Tero or Yowane Haku or Akita Nehru. And so there's Gumi, and there's Fukase, and, you know, some other Vocaloid characters, like, besides Japanese, there's Chinese Vocaloids, yes. I am familiar with that, I mean, and also American Vocaloids, so like, yeah, Vocamerica, like, I'm familiar with it, of course. The one who was in charge of Volca America kind of like hasn't done anything ever since before the COVID thing problem came in. But I really do. It got me some ideas. And like this actually, I think I really do like Vocaloid. Don't get me wrong. I think no matter how old you are when it comes to Project Diva Vocaloid, I think there's a really big picture that you can be a part of if you're good at singing, of course, and it's there. Unless you are really talented in singing, well, besides the voice acting. And I think I may know some people who are absolutely pretty good in voice, singing, acting in a way that comes like, in a way... which is pretty talented. And I finally get to meet those people, and now I get to meet those people at Gem State Comic Con. I'm so excited for what comes next into my way. There's so many Comic Cons or anime conventions that are like, I know Neo Anime Oasis may be over, but I think with some conventions of Comic Cons and anime conventions to check out for me to see is just the beginning. Like I said, one book closes for Neo Anime Oasis, which is completely over as the final season. but another chapter of another book begins for you. And you're going to say to yourself, your adventures to going to Neo Anime Oasis for yourself is over. I know, but I believe a new book of a new chapter has just opened up. And guess what? It just did. I hope you guys enjoy this live stream as much as I do, because, going to Gem State Comic Con is a blast. And you can't see me under the helmet because my time is now when it comes to going to anime conventions and or Comic Con conventions, or both. My time is not up. My time is now. My time is then, now, forever together. You see what I did there? It's like I did a reference of WWE. I would say when it comes to wrestling, to dress up as your favorite wrestler in an anime convention and or Comic-Con or both, don't be afraid. When you dress up as your favorite wrestler, just go with the flow and bring out what is best of you and of a Japanese anime character, or the favorite wrestler out of WWE, or your favorite character from Marvel, the DC Comics, as well as Power Rangers, or even Disney. Yes, you heard me, Disney as well. And characters such as from Nickelodeon too as well. And I think this is going to be a great a great adventure. I don't think my adventure is never over. It never has, and I don't think it'll ever will. And I think it's going to be nonstop for me. Thank you guys so much for coming. For those who made it into the live stream, I will post up some pictures on my YouTube channel on the Alliance Community Board. If you check on the dashboard, it says Community Board on your cell phone, on your laptop, on your tablet, or what? Go check it out. Or on your PC. Like I said, go check it out. I will post it. I will post them up on my Discord page, on the Discord server, on Mr. Pickle's Pickle Jar, but I'm not going to post on anyone else's than my own. I will post them up on Facebook. Yes, I'll post them on Facebook. You heard me, on Facebook and Twitter. And also, I haven't done Instagram for quite a while, but I would love to post it on Instagram, because I would love to come back to on Instagram, said Instagram. And yeah, that's great. Thank you guys so much. And as your main owner and founder of this entire channel, who likes to take chances, making mistakes, and getting messy, who likes peanut butter and chocolate and or breakfast for dinner, and also celebrating Autism Awareness Month for the entire month of April, wearing the colors red, yellow, and blue. Because that is only, Superman colors. And I don't think I know I'm going to change, but when it comes to growth development on the inside, I know that I will do better than what I did yesterday and the day before, then the week before, then the month before, then the year before, then before, then several months before, several weeks, or several years before, because I am learning on how to be better by learning these lessons in life. As your main owner and founder of this entire channel, who likes to take chances, making mistakes, and getting messy, who likes peanut butter and chocolate and or breakfast for dinner, and also once again celebrating Autism Awareness Month for the entire month of April, wearing the colors red, yellow, and blue, and also coming soon, the Special Olympics Regionals, which I'll have for flag football, is in late April or early May. There you go. So anyways, Godspeed, play safe, and shalom. Just remember to fight with honor, love, truth, and justice. And I will see you guys tomorrow's live stream of WWE 2K23 of WrestleMania. Only two-parter on the women's division. Part 1 and Part 2. I can't do a live stream on a Wednesday because I have flag football practice every Wednesday. So it'll be coming back on a Thursday. Cannot do it on Wednesday. Thursday, yes. Tuesday, yes. Wednesday, no. The answer, no, because I cannot do it. So there you go, because I only got flag football practice until I have to regionals and up to the state championship, which is kind of like a month and a half prior later on or later on ahead. So once again, Godspeed, play safe, and shalom. Remember to fight with honor, love, truth, and justice. See you guys on tomorrow's live stream of WWE 2K23, for it begins for WrestleMania week of the RWO of the men and women's, along with others, because the stipulations will be on the line. Take care now. Bye-bye then. Have a great rest of your day and or evening. See ya!